This is R Wheatley 0206. I just wanted to do a little short video tonight showing some of the books that I picked up during the week this week. Not very many books to show, but I did pick up a few. And so let's just get started with World's Finest Comics Digest. I love these little mini comics, and so I had to pick that little fella up. They had a bunch of these. Well, not a bunch. They probably had 10, 15 different ones, but this is the only one I really liked. So I picked this one up. I picked up X-Men #1, the Artgerm cover. I didn't even know this one was out, and a friend of mine happened to tell me, hey, did you pick up the Artgerm X-Men cover this week? And I was like, no, I didn't know there was one out. So anyway, picked that one up. Very nice cover. And then picked up the Vampirella #4, also an Artgerm cover. And picked up 2 of these. I'm not a big Vampirella. I don't have very many Vampirella comics. But I do have a few. But really the main reason I picked these up is because they're Artgerm covers. So probably I've only got, I think I've got like 4 or 5 other Vampirella covers besides the ones that are Artgerm. So, okay, picked up Batman 81, the homage cover to Batman 497, the Breaking of the Bat comic, which I also have the facsimile of and the original. So there's Batman 81. And here's Batman 497, the dollar comic that came out. I think it came out this week, maybe last week. But anyway, so like I said, I have the original book. And then I wanted to get the facsimile as well. And last but not least, New Mutants 98, the facsimile edition. And there's a couple of reasons I bought this book this week. Number one, I would like to have the original New Mutants book that came out, what, in the 90s? Or like 91? I forget now exactly, but anyway. They had this for cover price, and most of you probably know of a YouTube channel called We Love Comics. And the guy who has that channel, his name is Chris. He did a video just a day or two ago about an eBay auction for the New Mutants 98, and it was a facsimile version because you could see the $3.99 price tag on it, just like this one here. So all it said in the description, you know, the header, was New Mutants 98, you know, near mint, first appearance, blah blah blah, you know. So that book had 36 bidders and went for $125.50. Now, I didn't see the rest of the listing, so I'm not going to say that the seller didn't put in the description that it was the facsimile version of this book. But it's pretty obvious that the people who were bidding on it thought it was the real deal. Now, if this would have been an original New Mutants 98, this price tag would have been $1. And as you can see, let me get it a little closer here. It is $3.99 for the facsimile. So anyway, the reason I wanted to bring this up was so that people wouldn't get taken in by YouTubers trying to sell a facsimile book or a $4 book for an original. And really that's the only thing I think that is different about the book is just the price. The rest of it looks just like the original. So anyway, I wanted to share that with you guys. I'm sure most of you would probably have noticed that if you were looking on eBay and was going to bid on something of that nature. But if not, you could have been taken in like this guy, or you know, whoever ended up winning that auction Paid $125.50 for a $4 comic. And, you know, if you want to go to Chris, to We Love Comics, and check out that video, please do. If you're not subscribed to Chris, you need to go subscribe to We Love Comics, because he's got a great channel. And he's always showing stuff like this where, you know, to try to put information out in the community to keep people from spending $125 on a $4 book. So anyway, I wanted to share this with you guys so that you would know, you know, the kind of things that goes on. And, you know, if the guy did actually try to sell it as an original New Mutants 98 and did not put in there that it was the facsimile, or, you know, explain that it was not the original, then the person who bought it could get his money back. However, if he put it in the description that it was a facsimile version of this book, if he actually has it in his description, then there's nothing they can do. And that's why you always want, you don't want to go just by the title of an eBay auction, because it could be misleading. Read the descriptions, because a lot of times, you know, they want to get your attention with the title, but then they'll give you the real, a lot of times they'll give you the real information in the description. So if you just look on there and see that the title says it's New Mutants 98 or whatever the book might be, and don't pay attention to the fact that maybe in the description they'll say it's a facsimile version or it's a reprint, and if you don't catch that and you buy it but it's in their listing, you're going to get taken, and there's nothing you can do about it, because eBay's going to say they've got it in their description, you just didn't see it. So anyway, I just wanted to share that information with the community, because it's very easy to get misled, and not necessarily that the sellers are trying to mislead people, but I think there are people who do that. I'm sure there are, but I don't think that's always the case. I think sometimes they just maybe don't know a whole lot about comics or whatever, and they put descriptions in there that based on, you know, what they might Google or whatever, and end up not giving you sufficient information. So anyway, with that, I'm going to end this video. Everybody have a great remainder of the week. This is the weekend, so have a great weekend. Have a great week next week. God bless everyone, and we'll see you all next video.